Red, White and Royal Blue is an enemies to lovers story that has both our boys, Henry and Alex, taking some tremendous risks. The risk to take the first step, the risk to spend time together regardless of royal and political status, and the risk to commit to each other and face the consequences that come with it. Today, let's look into the risks and see who is willing to risk the most for love. Beginning. Starting at the beginning, we have the risk of getting to know each other. We see both boys not wanting to be there after Cakegate. That all changes when they are forced into the cupboard. Henry is finally so fed up with Alex that he asks the question,
"Why'd you dislike me?"
Alex tells him, but it's more out of annoyance and trying to prove a point. They argue, but when the fight goes out of both of them, Henry takes the risk and opens up. He tells Alex about how hard that time was for him, and that it wasn't Alex he wanted to get away from, but the whole event. This moment of vulnerability allows Alex to really see Henry, and this changes his attitude completely. Risk 1 goes to Henry. Becoming friends. Henry messages first. What more can I say here? He takes the risk. He has to go out of his way to get Alex's number, and then has to send the message. And it's not just some "hi, I have your number" message. It's a jab at Alex about posing for pictures, and then a silly joke about how he got the number. Alex responds and keeps the conversation going, but Henry takes the risk, so he is up 2-0. First kiss. Henry was getting mixed signals from Alex all night, and he could be risking everything by showing this side of himself to Alex, but he does. He may be drunk and unsure, but when he goes in for the kiss, Henry is 100% committed to it. Risking everything he is trying to hide from the world, and especially Alex. I'm going to give this one to Henry, even if he is drunk, because that level of risk is huge, no matter what. Alex has some catching up to do here. The Red Room. Alex has to see Henry again, and makes it happen. He enlists Amy's help to get Henry alone. Henry does come to the room, even if he looks terrified as he enters. But it's Alex who takes the risk this time, and initiates the kiss. He is showing Henry that he is willing to give this thing between them a try. So Alex gets his first point on the board. Bedroom to Paris. There are a lot of risks in this part of the movie, but they're all around them getting together. Meeting in Alex's room. Alex tells him he has to be there, but Henry takes the risk to show up. I want to give the point to Alex, but really it's Henry that is taking the risk here. Alex tells Henry that
I wouldn't mind doing this again.
Taking the risk to be vulnerable and asking for what he wants. Henry inviting Alex to the polo match, offering the invitation so they can see each other again. Polo is just risky for both of them.
You hungry? Yeah, I could eat.
In Paris, Alex takes the risk to try and hold Henry's hand in public, wanting to be there for him. And then in the room, they both take risks to be there in that moment with each other. So after Paris, we have Henry at 7 and Alex at 4. DNC Hotel. Again, both boys get points here. Henry gets 1 for showing up. He is so proud of himself for taking the risk to show up and calls it,
"Oh, just a bit of skullduggery."
It's a huge risk for him to be there. Alex then risks it all by telling Zara that he will not stop seeing Henry.
Would it make any difference if I told you not to see him again?
No.
He knows the risks and what Zara might do, but he stands tall and declares that Henry is worth the risk. President Mum. This one is obviously all Alex. His mum has the power to stop Alex from seeing Henry, and almost every right to, given what it could do to her campaign, and we see Alex visibly scared to tell her. He does, and she is amazing, but that risk was very real. With Henry at 8 and Alex at 6, Alex is starting to catch up. Committed. Alex gets a few back-to-back risk wins here, with trying to say "I love you" first, and storming the castle to see Henry. These are the type of risks Alex takes. Like with the Red Room, Alex knows what he wants, and goes after it. He's prepared to risk everything, just to be with Henry, and this is when he gets to prove it. He doesn't let Henry out of the relationship easy, and makes Henry tell him to go away, because
It is the only way you're getting rid of me.
Henry, wanting what Alex is offering so badly that he does take the risk and commit. In some ways, it's a bigger risk for Henry, given his status as a royal, but you cannot deny that they are both risking everything to keep this relationship alive.
History, huh? Bet we could make some.
That's Henry at 9 and Alex at 8. The speech. As soon as they commit to each other, the world conspires against them, and the commitment is put to the test. Alex proves to the world that he is not going to take it lying down and gives his speech, claiming his love for Henry openly and proudly, risking the world's fallout and his mother's campaign while doing so. He then risks it all again to go to Henry, proving that he is all in. For the first time, Alex has pulled ahead with 10 risks to Henry's 9. So, who will take the crown? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you don't miss any future red, white and royal blue content. The King. Standing up to the King is a big deal, and they both do this in their own ways. Alex does this by questioning the King directly, and why the old ways must be maintained.
Why is it out of the question?
Henry risks everything his family stands for, and believes in, and stands up for himself and what he wants.
Why must we maintain a traditional royal image?
Finally showing his family his strength and commitment and willingness to follow his own path, regardless of what they think about it. That's one apiece, with Alex still in the lead. The balcony. The final risk is Henry and Alex walking out onto the balcony. This is Henry's speech moment, where he gets to declare to the world that Alex is his, that he is committed to Alex and all that comes with it. So that puts our final score at 11 risks each. Fitting, really, as they both had to do and risk so much to make their relationship happen. Henry risks so much to get it going, and Alex risks everything to keep it together. The he fell first, but he fell harder sentiment is really applicable to these two. What do you think? Did I miss any risks? Let me know in the comment section down below. Just a quick update on the channel. I've started a Patreon. So if you'd like to support the channel, see videos early, or get exclusive content, please be sure to check out the link in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, and let's see what other secrets we can uncover next time on Nerdy Investigations.